Welcome again. This is episode 8. Welcome to Not Another Sports Podcast, where you got me, SQ, you got Big Jew right there, getting it together. My man Ty, and we got V Will. We got a good show for y'all today. Like we got a real good not sports topic. I can't wait for y'all to hear that. But I think we should jump off with that the fact that LeBron James said he would be 50-50 about whether he wants a farewell tour or not. The way that he was saying it, it seems like he really wants the farewell tour because he mentioned Tim Duncan how he bowed out quietly. I don't think that he should. I don't think that he really wants to go out like that, especially with Kobe getting his farewell tour. I mean, I feel like that. I feel like he actually deserves a farewell tour because he's done so much for the game, and that's how I feel. I feel like he shouldn't be more on he shouldn't be on the fence. He should definitely get his flowers from every NBA every time that he goes to, and it's I feel like he should definitely do it. What you think, Big Jew? LeBron fan?
LeBron, it's up to him. The haters don't really deserve to make money off of him. Like if he announces it's just his last season, you feel me? They get the haters get to make some money off of him. He can just bounce and it just be that. Like it don't really matter. It's not like he get love in the media, like like Jordan or something. Like he get love though, but it's not like he get a lot of love. Like people love to hate LeBron.
I mean,
Nah, I feel like the I think it might switch from hate to appreciation once he was like, all right, he does announce his retire, whether he gets the farewell tour or not. I think he should, but um, I feel I'm gonna be politically correct. Nobody can argue this really. It was a top three basketball player ever. So I feel like, bro, we gotta give you your flowers. Your last season, we gotta give you your flowers. And let's say we don't, or he decides to retire in the offseason and not come back the next season, whatever season that may be. I think the conversations about LeBron become different once he stops playing because it's not really no new games to hate on, if that makes sense. It's like, all right, bet you really ain't got no choice but to like and respect them because he not playing no more and he did so much for the game. Because now with him continuing to play, they starting to like nitpick little bullshit. So I think that narrative might not, but I think it might switch, upon his retirement, whether he get the tour or not. I think he should get it though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I think he should probably get a tour as well. He might not want it himself as far as people showing him love or something like that, but he should give the players that he's influenced, and maybe mentored a lot of players too, and put them on that path to, it's just more to it than just basketball and other things, and even helping them as far as their games. So it's not really for him, so to speak. It's for the players and the fans to show, their appreciation towards him. And I think he'll really see how much he's really loved. I mean, like you guys were saying, it's some hate on him out there, but I think it's a lot of love out there for him as well. You know what I mean? And I think if he does this farewell tour, he'll get a chance to see how much, people really appreciate what he's done for the game and what he'll probably still do once he's gone. So, you know, that's the same thing with Kareem. Kareem didn't want a farewell tour as well, because he had like a kind of love-hate relationship with the media as well. He wasn't real popular when it comes to the media and even some fans, but they had to respect him because of who he was and his game as him being an all-time great. So And like I said, when it was all said and done, he enjoyed it. He enjoyed that farewell tour. So I think it'll probably be the same for LeBron. So I think in the long run, he probably should get a farewell tour. Whether he wants it or not, they should just give it to him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's how, that's how I feel about it.
With with all that being said, it's like does that validate him to get a statue out front of Crypto Center? What do you guys
No,
think about that?
if anything, he should might get a statue in
Yeah,
Cleveland. I don't know
yeah.
about I don't know about
I
LA.
don't.
Because he gonna win. He gonna
He,
win 2 more rings.
he hasn't been there long enough. He wasn't no
He gonna win
lifetime
2 more
Laker.
rings though.
Nah,
All
he
He gonna
was.
win 2 more
It's. I
rings.
think he was in L.A. longer than he was in Miami.
He
If
gonna be
he
there. He
not, he
gonna be
coming up
there.
on
He
another
gonna be
year.
there.
No, he got to get it in Cleveland, man, because that's where
He gonna get one in Cleveland, Miami, and maybe LA too.
No, he's not getting it. He getting it in one spot, man. He's not.
Nah,
He's not a. He's not a
Nah,
Cleveland and
he
lifetime
Miami
definitely
is
can
Laker.
for
get it in 2.
sure. It's
Yeah,
for sure. Them is
He never
guaranteed. The
yeah.
now
only debate
Miami
is
out. Yeah,
L.A.
man. Miami can do something for him. I don't know if they gonna put a statue up, but they
Yeah.
might
They
retire
gonna
his
put a
number or
statue up
something
for him.
like
Why
that.
wouldn't they?
I don't know,
Not
man.
before they put out one for D Wade.
He
Yeah,
They
got
gonna
one,
put
right?
him in D Wade.
no, D
Yeah,
ain't
D
no
Wade got.
statues in Miami. Ain't nobody got no
Ain't
statues in
nobody got
Miami.
no statue.
Not that I know of.
What they probably use that when Braun retired, they probably use that D Wade and Braun highlight on the Bucks.
Yeah.
This joint. And then when Braun going to the dunker, they
Yep.
probably use that.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
yeah,
That'd be a hell of a statue. That's a good idea for
yeah,
one.
but
they for
He
sure.
only played 4
D
years
Wade
though.
obviously deserve one.
yeah,
Say again.
you gotta be a lifetime player for an organization in order to get a statue. Now
He
they
was a
gonna
lifetime.
retire.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Cause Shaq got his jersey retired with the Magic. He didn't win nothing with the Magic.
Yeah, but
It's about the impact that
he
he
was
had. But
drafted there.
LeBron won with the Heat, and he had major impact.
Twice.
So you got to give him credit.
I'm not saying the Heat. I'm not saying not with the Heat,
How
but
could
the
these balloons
Lakers.
for?
He's not getting a statue in front of the Lakers.
I don't know.
You can count. You can cancel that.
What the fuck?
You better
Yeah.
give you might want to give AC Green a statue before you give LeBron a statue.
AZ, what?
AC Green, yeah.
That's a curveball, yo. I don't know ball like that, yo.
Shit.
AC
How about
Green. You could
James
have just
Worthy?
said,
How about James Worthy?
no, now you being disrespectful.
Yeah.
Nah,
You just
Braun
now
had
you
more of
sound
an
like you
impact,
sound
yo.
like a
Yo, James Worthy top 50, right? He
so
was
is
on the original
LeBron.
top
LeBron
50,
top
right?
LeBron,
Yeah.
LeBron #2 all time, right?
Yeah, all right, man.
So
He not getting no.
why you bringing up
Not
a
in
player that's
Lakers
closer to
history.
50 to a player that's closer to
Yo,
1?
Closer to
what
one.
I'm trying to say is he's not getting a statue in LA. That's
What
my
I'm
point.
no, what you no, that's what you're saying, but now it sounds like you're hating.
I'm not hating. I'm just giving you facts.
Yeah, you
He's
bringing
not
up
a
James
lifetime
Worthy.
Laker, man. He's
No,
not a
you talking about
lifetime
oh
Laker.
you talking about you talking about the Lakers. I thought you was talking about
Okay,
No,
all right, cool.
Yeah, that's what
So
I was saying.
what's
That's
what's what's
what the
what
whole
would be your
question was about.
criteria for what would be your criteria for a statue?
he's
for
still better than James Worthy.
LeBron, I'm not saying he's not a better player
Not
than
even
him.
LeBron, just make it general. A team should give out a
You got
statue if you do this.
number one, they probably got to draft you. You
Hmm.
gotta pay. You gotta play for him more than I would say 10 years or more. 10 years or
Hmm.
better. You know, you gotta have like stats. You gotta be like an all-time leading scorer, leading rebounder, help lead them to a championship or something like that. There's certain criteria. You got roots in the community. You beloved in the community.
Didn't Shaq get his statue though? And with the Magic?
No, he
Or
didn't
that
get
was
no
just a jersey
statue.
retirement?
Just got his jersey retired.
Jersey.
Yeah, he can get his jersey retired at all three places that he played at. I don't have no problem with that. But as far as the statue, LeBron hasn't done as much as Kobe done for the Lakers. He hasn't done as
Yeah,
much as
for sure.
Magic
Yeah,
done
ain't no
for the
question.
Lakers. He hasn't done as much as
But
Kareem done for the
don't
Lakers.
Magic and Kobe got one though?
Right. That's you're proving my point. You're
So when
proving my point.
LeBron James get his 2 more rings, you don't think they're gonna give him? You don't think they're gonna put him up there?
Let me
Three
let me
rings.
let me say it to you one more time so you'll understand. He is not getting a statue in LA. It's not
This, I'm
happening.
glad. I'm glad. I'm glad this is gonna be on the internet forever.
Plus, they don't have no room for another statue.
The
Kobe
same way.
got
The same
two.
way. The same way
Kobe
you
got
said the
two
West
up.
was.
You getting two
The
put
same
up.
way you said the West was gonna beat the East, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yo, we don't
Right. The
even talk
same
about
way.
that.
You gonna bring that
I'm
up,
gonna.
man? Come on,
Don't even
man.
talk
I'm
about you.
telling y'all, just
Oh my
listen.
gosh.
Okay,
Just calm
I'm gonna tell
down.
you what. You was right,
Just
Julius. The
listen.
East won. How
No,
about
but I'm
that?
saying, just listen. He gonna get a statue.
Ty, what's your criteria for a statue?
Um, I think impact. Well, I feel like again, time spent there, but along with your time spent there, what was your impact on the team? Um, how good did you play while you were there? So that's also, I guess, a part of the impact of the team. Winning regular season and playoffs. And whatever like team records that you broke while you were there. Like if you're top five in scoring or rebounding and assists, we can probably enter your name into, get a statue eventually.
Yeah.
Um, for LeBron, he been there 6 years. Um, he led the league in assists one time. I think he was second in top. He was top five in scoring because he averaged like 30 one season. But if he didn't average 30, it was like 29, and he got them a ring. And if you want to use this or not too, he broke Kareem record of, you feel me, most points ever scored in the NBA history. Now I'm not sure where he falls on all-time Lakers scoring. Um,
He might
the
he
Lakers
might be
typically have.
he might be top 10. He might be top 10.
He might not be because
Yeah, I know.
Lakers tend to
Exactly.
stay.
Right. Because he hasn't been there long
So
enough.
yeah, so I
I
think
mean, he
what like
played
he's
six
going on his
years.
6 or 7, yeah, 6 or 7 season.
Yo, you gotta play at least 10. I think you gotta play at least 10 years in one spot.
Yeah,
He gonna get two more rings.
At least.
I
And
respect
Permanently.
that.
then how many championships did Kobe win?
I got him 5.
Five.
You
Okay,
got five of
how
them
many
things.
how many championships did Magic win?
Same
Five.
amount.
Five.
How many championships did Kareem win?
I
The
don't know how
same.
many.
Six.
5, right?
Six.
5 or 6.
Six, right?
Okay, how
But
many
they
has
wait, wait,
He
wait,
got
wait, wait,
six,
wait,
but
wait. They weren't all with the
he got
Lakers though,
five
right?
with the Lakers.
he won? He got
He got
one
Yeah.
five
with
with the
Milwaukee
Lakers.
when
He
he
got
first
one
came
with.
in the league. When he first came in the league, when he was Lou Alcindor, he got him and Big O got a world championship in Milwaukee. So
Okay.
those
Yeah, I
those are
know
the
that.
players who have statues. LeBron has won one championship in LA. One.
I'm
Based
saying
on
after he get
based
the two
based
more.
on that based on that alone, you can't get no statue. Not in LA. Not in LA. Cleveland, he was the first player to bring them, the championship in Cleveland. He homegrown in Cleveland. He got roots there. That was the first place he played before he moved on. Yeah, we can honor him there in Cleveland. Miami went to Miami. He got them rings in Miami, but you can't put a statue up of him before you put one up of D Wade. You can't do that. D Wade won a championship before LeBron even got there.
They probably do it together. Like I said, they probably do it together.
Right. But
They probably do it together.
which is fine, but you're not getting a statue in LA.
Let's see.
no.
No.
I'm looking up the Lakers all-time points right now.
Now,
I mean, he gonna get a statue after two more because he gonna have 3 rings within the 8. Within before he gonna have 3 rings with the Lakers within a without a 10 year span. So it's gonna be way
He
more
he
legendary, and he's gonna be way older. He's gonna be way older,
that's
still
that's fine.
dominating the best players.
That is possible, but it's also possible they might not win a ring this season,
It's not.
and then
It's not.
next season he
It's
might
not.
retire after next season, and he might not get another ring. That's possible. I'm hoping. I'm not
You
saying it's
not
gonna
like
happen, but it's
that's why
possible.
I told you. That's why I told you you're not a Lakers fan.
Yo, that don't have nothing to do with being a Lakers fan.
It
That's
do.
reality.
You can't talk like that. No, you don't. Then you don't. Yo, I'm telling you, they was in the same. They was saying the
I'm
same stuff last
wishing
year.
on a
What we do?
star
What they do? They made to the.
to
Come on, all they
follow
gotta do is
where
stay
you
healthy.
are.
Come on now, Anthony Davis about to turn up.
I'm
I don't
wishing
even know.
on a
Anthony
dream
Davis is the defensive player of the year.
to follow what it means. And I wish
Man,
on
nah,
every
no.
rainbow that I see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, man.
Yeah, so Bron
Now
would need
that was
one more season
You're
to
not a
be in
Lakers
top
fan,
10
bro.
of Lakers scoring.
Come
You
on,
You're
need
not a
another
Lakers fan.
season.
come on, y'all.
He's
to be
not.
top 10 scoring. That's top 10 scoring. Because you
You
think
you
about Kobe scored
you
30,000 points,
you know who the
30
But
some
he was
thousand
there for
points
20
as a
years.
Laker.
you know who the logo is for the NBA, right? You know who that is,
Jerry
Lakers.
right?
West, but it shouldn't be him
Jerry
no more.
West.
Right. Okay. And he don't have a statue in LA. And
Yeah,
he the
because he got the
logo.
fucking logo.
And he the
Fuck a
logo.
statue. Fuck a statue. I get royalties off this shit, nigga.
Exactly.
What? Fuck a statue.
That's my point, Ty. That's my point. He an all-time Laker great, and he don't have a statue. But he getting that money
Yo,
off that logo.
Logo.
when
Yeah.
1 point, yo want to keep going. Like it's not even that you won. It's just niggas gotta see. You gonna be on here. I'm telling you, just remember you said all the.
All
You
right,
don't
man.
believe in the Lakers win the championship. Don't try to win everything looking all good. Say, oh yeah, LeBron James. I told you. Yeah, I told you. Give him a statue. Don't be on.
But I mean, yeah,
That's
it
all I'm
is
saying.
Nah.
definitely
That's all,
You
we
know
gotta
that's
what?
all
see
I'm
as
You know
saying.
time
what?
pass.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: if they give LeBron a statue, I'll admit to the show that I was wrong. I'll say I was wrong.
We
All
I'll
right.
gonna
say I
be
was
probably
wrong.
But it's definitely
probably be
we just
TV
gotta
by
see.
then.
We just gotta see.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
as soon no Cleveland needs to be
Yeah,
been working
we
on a
got to
statue
see.
back in
Now,
since 2016 though.
Yeah. He definitely need to get one in
I've been
Cleveland.
to no motherfucking final.
yeah,
Like Ben.
deserved that one. He deserves that one.
Yeah. Yeah, he got to get it. He got to get that in Cleveland. They got to retire his number there.
Now, there was a, yeah. And then there was a hot take made by Cheryl Swoops when she said that about people breaking records. She said pretty much like those records that people break, you like let's just say the scoring record. When it comes to the scoring record, we're just gonna use that as an example. It took Kareem 15 years to make that record to score 38,000 points. It took
Mhm.
LeBron 20 years, 19 years. She pretty much said that in order to really get credit for breaking someone's record, you
You
should
gotta
break
break.
it in the time that they did it or in less time that they did it. What do y'all think about that?
It
I
sounds
think
like
that's bullshit.
somebody. It sounds like somebody who lost their record.
now
Yeah,
that
I
sounds
think
like a
I think
hater.
that's bullshit. I ain't gonna lie, I think that's bullshit. Especially when we talk about
because
professional athletes, I think that's
because
bullshit.
what was it like that when they broke the record? Because it's like like it's shit
I'm just
like that. It
asking.
just be
I'm just
like
asking the question.
it's a good thought, but it's just like okay, if it's gonna be like that, okay, cool. But just like it really sounds like you're a little bit salty. Anything.
Yeah,
Because
but
why wasn't it
he
always?
probably is,
Not
but
saying why wasn't it always like that, but why didn't they? Did you say that when you had the record when you broke it?
probably
This
not.
is that's I get what you I get what you're saying,
Because
but
I'm saying because it's like what does that mean? Because it's like what if
But
somebody hit threes? So what if somebody hit Clay Thompson hit say Clay Thompson hit 12 threes in 20 minutes? Say if a nigga hit 20 threes, it's because he hit the 12 threes. It don't break the record. That's what I'm saying. So it's just like I would cook
yeah,
her.
that's
I would
Yeah,
cook her.
I think
but you
that's
got
She's cooked because it sounds like she's making us. I don't want to say making us look bad, but just like you, just stop hating on Caitlin Clark. You know, like you know what I'm saying? Like when you talk, Because I remember when she said that point, because
that's ultimately where it came
because
from.
she was saying that Caitlin Clark got an extra year. She had an extra year to play. Like, no, she didn't even use our COVID year. So she was just lying. So it's just like maybe she could have made a mistake, but just like she coming from a point of like they try to act like she better than me. Like she might be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maya Moore definitely
Like,
better than you.
I don't know.
Damn,
It
good
wasn't all,
player.
it wasn't all that. It wasn't all that. What Maya Moore was. You know what I'm saying? Now it was
Right,
just a
but
white girl. It was cold. It's
Caitlin
all
Clark probably
we coming up with breaking records. You gotta break the record. Like, come on, bro. I just gave you an example.
Or
12
did she
3,
say that when
8, like
Kelsey broke it? Was
yeah,
that the same recognition when Kelsey Plum broke
Yeah,
the record and held it
chime in
since?
on this.
yeah, Kelsey Plum, yeah.
I
That's
think
what I'm
it's
saying.
BS.
Let me chime in
As
on it,
far
man.
as the longevity, I think again your best ability is availability.
Yeah, that was gonna be my point that Ty made. Longevity gotta count for something. It's gotta count for something. Because you
Yeah,
got players that
Yeah.
played maybe not as long as LeBron, but you got players that played a long time in the NBA and they didn't break the record. So he must have been doing something right. When it comes
Vince
to LeBron,
Carter 20 what 22 seasons, some shit right? Yeah,
you
21.
know,
Vince Carter over 20 seasons. Kobe 20 seasons.
right.
We had players in history play 20 seasons, but they ain't get the scoring record. So
Right.
it's deeper than. I mean, come
They never
on.
seen a player still be that good at damn near still be the best, arguably the best player.
It's facts.
Yeah.
He'll probably
So they
be the
just
last.
again. That's why they just nitpicking shit. But I think that narrative going to change when he retired. Back to that farewell
Nah,
tour
people just
conversation
say
that we was
stupid
having.
shit, bro. People just say stupid stuff, bro. But I want to get your opinion on this clip though.
Doesn't step up. It's like y'all give him hell, but it's like put anything about DRose. Great, awesome player. But what I'm saying is he's played at an MVP level, right? And he's dealt with injuries just like AD has, and AD's a champion. But every time AD doesn't step up, it's like y'all give him hell, but it's like, but y'all wasn't doing that to other players. Like, like what about the Grant Hills? What about
We did they got wiped out.
Like not
I
just
was on.
and not just DRose, but
That I never
Because they
thought
be
about
saying
that,
Didn't even
but
get to hear the
that's
whole thing.
definitely interesting.
Yeah, I caught like the end of it.
So
But what
essentially,
was
Yeah,
Brandon
because
Jennings was saying like the reception between Derrick Rose's injuries and Anthony Davis's injuries. So with Derrick Rose, it's kind of like we give him a pass because like, all right, bet he injured, whatever, whatever, whatever. Whereas Anthony Davis, every time he falls to the floor, we tell him, man, he made out of glass, all this, whatever, whatever. It's whenever Anthony Davis goes down or gets injured, we always say he's injury prone. But with Derrick Rose, it's kind of like, all right, whatever. We don't really expect too much out of him. It's just it's kind of like that's just what it is with Derrick Rose, and with Anthony Davis, it's like, all right, come on, my nigga. But they both injury prone. Why is it different? Is what he was
good.
getting at.
I get that, but once that narrative start where you say a player is injury prone, like AD, and then you see that, you know, certain and pretty much every season or every other season, something always happens. Once that narrative gets started and it goes in that direction, people hang on
Mm-hmm.
to that. So they don't let that go. And the
Mm-hmm.
stuff with Derrick Rose, that happened, a lot of people probably forgot about that. You know what I mean? But Anthony Davis stuff is current. You know what I mean? So
But I don't see.
they hold on
I
to that
thought
narrative. You know what I mean? But if the
I don't.
man is able to play, he plays. If he's not able to play, he don't play. It's just that
I
simple.
don't see how somebody could forget about Derrick Rose's injuries because
Well,
it seemed like he get injured every season,
yeah,
similar to AD, and I would have to go back and look, but he might get injured more than AD.
it's
But
possible.
I think what it really is their roles.
Right.
I think
But
it's
see,
just
AD,
another prime example of just people just
they go
nitpicking.
back.
Because
I think they
every narrative that be pushed kind of like it be is like it doesn't make sense. Meaning the fact
hmm
like you say LeBron James 4-6, he got a negative final record, but okay, bring up all the playoff stats. You get what I'm saying? So he got probably the most playoff wins. So that just cancels that narrative out. Or just stuff like
So
with
nitpicking.
like you understand they just nitpick. They say he never won first team defense or stuff like that.
Hmm
Just nitpicking because you don't say that for 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 Larry Bird, or you don't say that for other players who don't, for Steph.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think what it is,
So it's just
Anthony
like people
Davis
just
is
move the
better than Derrick
goalposts. It's
Rose.
just another example of just like they both, like you said, they both really get hurt, and they both had bad career injuries. But it's just like even like DeMarcus Cousins, you don't like you just don't get a chance. You just don't get a fair shake. It's
But
just the
I think
narrative
I
that
Hmm
be
think
pushed.
with Derrick
But
Rose,
Anthony
they go
Davis is way better than them.
yeah
So
they go back to with Derrick Rose. They go back to what he could have been if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He could have been one of the all time greats with the way he was playing before he got hurt. But once he got hurt, his career took a different path. So
hmm
that's what people I think might be bringing up when it comes to Derrick Rose and his injuries because he was never the same player. You know,
Yeah, that's kind of what
yeah,
I was about to say.
I mean, he's never the
You know,
same player. With AD, he's still out there being. He can arguably he's like a top 10 player in the league. You know what I mean?
arguably when he on his stuff, he better than Jokic
Yeah.
and Joel Embiid. He just can't stay healthy
Ain't
enough and put up
like
the
you
right
say,
stats.
arguably
And
he could.
recently he been getting cooked.
Yeah,
But
but
like
we
I'm just
2020,
saying.
essentially
before
we
So
hold
COVID,
we
that's why
hold better players to
the
even
narrative is
more
different
strict
with him.
standards.
That's why the narrative is different with him because people say he should be an MVP candidate every
yeah,
year.
he should be dominant. He should be dominating like how Shaq was. It should
You
be
know what I mean?
the
But
pressure
he's not.
should he should be taking a lot more pressure off LeBron.
He
The pressure
has
shouldn't be on
Yeah,
LeBron as much as it is.
he has
But
phases
I think he
when
will
he
step
is
up
that
though.
player, and people want him to be that
yeah,
player all the time, and he's not that type
You
of
Hmm
gotta
player
chill.
yeah,
You
all
gotta chill though. You're not a Lakers fan though. You
yeah,
gotta chill.
yeah.
the
Yo, this,
time.
yo,
Yo,
let,
I
let's
keep telling
hey,
you,
Ty,
man.
go ahead,
Yo, I
yo, go
keep
ahead,
telling
Ty,
you, man.
go ahead,
I was a
chime in,
Laker
Ty.
fan before you was
These
born,
guys are
man.
crazy.
I keep telling you that, man. Keep
Listen,
telling
that
you
real
that,
quick though,
man.
I do want to give Derrick Rose his flowers as far as his how his career has went. Even though he suffered major injury after major injury after major injury, he came back and still was somewhat reliable through those injuries. Like back in whatever he suffered his ACL injury, back then the medicine wasn't that good to where you can come back off of ACL and still play at the level that you played, and then he torn Achilles, other ankle injuries. So the fact that he was still able to come back through all the injuries and still average around like 15 or 27, kind of be that average point guard, I think that's still a testament to how great he really is, though. So you feel me saying? A little bit of flowers for Derrick Rose. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
He still ain't better than Trae Young, but that nigga that cold
yeah,
though.
Nah, no, he not.
yeah. He,
Potential. I
like you
mean,
say,
he had the potential to be better, but I
Yeah, for
mean,
sure.
yeah, he
For
could have been
sure.
he could have been an
For
all time
sure.
great. He could have been all
Sure.
time great.
He could have been what Ja was. What Ja probably gonna
yeah,
be.
man, it's just
Yeah,
I
injuries,
heard
bro.
in
but
that.
you,
I also heard in that clip.
but you tear up both your knees, major. You had major knee surgery. You
Yeah,
not,
that's what I'm saying. He still got it. He just
but
choose not to play like
he
that
still
no
came
more.
back from them, and he still played, and he still had a.
Yeah, I think he went to Minnesota and dropped 50 off
Yeah,
all them
No,
injuries.
like
That's
he still got it.
crazy.
He still got it.
yeah,
He just they got it to. He just can't play at that level like
yeah.
that 40
He not
ball
above
level
the
every
rim no
night.
more. He used to be
He,
above the rim when
he
he
still
first came
got it.
in the league. He
Yeah,
was like you
he
say,
not the
They
number one
don't,
option no more.
but people say he still got belts, but he just don't use it like in that way no more.
Ain't
Like
no
he ain't
reason
dunking
to
on
now.
Steve Nash. Like he ain't like he was crazy.
yeah,
Like
Oh
how
yeah,
Jawa, like he was he was two
yeah.
hand tomahawker. But before we get into the non sports topic, nah, we can get into it. I was just gonna put like some highlights up.
all right. So the non-sports topic for the night would be how does one create a distinction between appreciation and appropriation? And that can be with anything, whether it's fashion, music, um, like culture, food culture, whatever. How does one show appreciation before it get to appropriation? And that question stemmed from a conversation that we was having on a previous episode about Elvis Presley and what he was doing back during his time, because he mentioned he was heavily influenced by Black creators during the time, and you can hear that in the music. But if you also talk to some other people, you'll say they don't really hold Elvis Presley as high because they felt like he was appropriating our culture. So how does one, create that distinction?
I think I'm a take the lead real quick, but I ain't gonna say much on it. But I think it just boils down to if you give credit to where you got it from. You
Mm-hmm.
got if you giving credit to the people that you that's influenced you, then okay, you giving appreciation. But if you doing it and you not giving no credit, trying to make it seem like it's your own, then that's appropriation to me. You know what I mean? You got to give credit to where it came from. And look, this is why, my style is like it is, or these are the cats that influence me, and I want to give them credit for, what I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pay homage to the people that came before you. If you're not paying homage to those folks, then you're appropriating. That's my quick take on it.
Yeah,
I think
the same mindset. Go ahead, Drew.
I think it depends because I think like that's correct, but sometimes like if you do appropriate, it may be because like you you original or the person you appropriate may did something to you negative.
What you mean?
Say
Yeah.
like if I come up with something. Say like I come up with an idea and or no, let's say a rap song. I got the hook, I got everything. You just say, yo, just say this one thing like that, right? And you now that person want like writing credits. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And just because you ain't getting, you was gonna pay that person, right? But now it's just that they talking all crazy. You like, nah, 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 I gave you nothing. I'm not doing nothing. Now I don't owe you nothing. So that's why I mean, some situation like that where it can like you can appropriate, but it may not be like you doing it to steal the credit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
So,
go ahead,
so
Ty.
are you more so saying like, so you were about to give the credit, but because of how the other party handled the situation, you gonna take the credit
Yeah,
back. So now that's appropriation.
yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. All right. What you think, SQ?
Well, when it comes to the definition of these words, because appreciation and inspiration and appropriation all like have different meanings, but
Mm-hmm.
like you were alluding to, like to appropriate something pretty much means to not give credit for something when you're using it. Like I have a tendency to listen to a lot of the music that's out right now and hear the old songs in these, like the samples and all that, but
Mm-hmm.
these guys are not really like giving credit to these old artists,
Yeah,
and that's kind of, but that's like us kind of shooting each other in the foot, because they are our own people that we taking
yeah,
it from. But
Mm-hmm.
in the case of Elvis, like with like just to get back to that, it's like he said he was influenced by it, but that wasn't something that everybody knew. Like if it was something that he really felt as though that everybody should know that I was influenced by these people, I feel like he would have put it like way more on Front Street, instead of saying
Mm-hmm.
like under, like behind closed doors or something like that. Like when you get out there and you do a song, like you getting ready to do a song, just like, oh yeah, this person, this is who influenced me. These are people that inspired me, rather than just to try to take it and try to make it your own, and then we
Mm-hmm.
hear it and we know it's somebody else's because it was out before you made your song. So it's
Mm-hmm.
it's I feel like it can go either way sometimes, because some people like just to piggyback off of Jew, it's like, what if they come to you like you was about to give them credit, and then they pretty much just try to bark on you. You like, well, like pretty much F that. I ain't giving you no credit then. Like, but I think you make a good point when you talk about this, because it comes back to us being as a community and all that. Like, all this stuff comes back. That's why I like to mention it, because it all comes back to the same thing. Like us, like as a community, we need to get better at trying to like giving each other credit. Like, we don't gotta hold each other up on a pedestal or put each other like try to hold everybody up, but like give them their flowers in a way, like we say nowadays. Like, give them their flowers.
Absolutely. A question that I thought of while hearing you speak. So I'm not caping for him, but of course, in all artists or people that are extremely good at their craft like that, there's a level of selfishness that you have to have in order to become that successful, right? So now, given that potential level of selfishness, and at the time you're a white dude, and the people that you are inspired by are black people, right? Do you think that played a part where it's like, all right, bet I'm white. These people, the people that I'm inspired by are black, but if you feel what I'm saying, I shout these people out, I might not get the money that, or I might not get the worldly recognition that I feel like I deserve. And again, back to that selfish point. So do you feel like if he was to shout out those black creators, would his career turn out to be the same way?
Yeah, I think you got a valid point there. And then, just
I don't think that it would have been the same.
No, but I think that in the times that Elvis was coming up, it was the nation was in a different situation. The racial, it was a racial component that was going on at that time, and it was prevalent. You know what I mean? So for him to give, black artists credit might have been detrimental to his career. Even when he got on the stage and was shaking his hips, some of them white people wasn't liking that shit. They wanted to like ban his concerts and stuff like that. And he got that stuff, probably some black people that he saw as far as dancing. You know what I mean? So it might have been detrimental, but he still would have probably been Elvis. You know what I mean? In that during that time, because of who he was, and nobody never saw anything like him before. He was unique. There was nobody like Elvis before Elvis. You know what I mean? So that played in his favor as well. And a lot of these artists that's coming up now, that's or back in the day, it wasn't nobody like them. It was it wasn't another, like take James Brown.
So you think? So you
a
do
lot
you
of
think?
people,
Do you think?
a lot of these artists like Michael Jackson, that was one of his favorite. That was his inspiration. Usher, those people, they took from those people back in the days. But before it was James, but if it wasn't no James Brown, it wouldn't have been no Michael Jackson, no Usher. Because you gotta have people to emulate in order to do, what you do, and you just add it to your style. But those guys gave those guys credit though.
I got
And
a
that's what
question for you though. Do you think he appropriated the thank you very much?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You think he got that from black people, or that was original?
that might be his own thing. That might be
Did we
original.
inspire that? Did we inspire that?
Yo, who he did appropriate it from?
I'm asking you.
Yo,
You closer to different bathrooms than me,
yo,
other than gender.
I was born in the '60s, man. I was born in the '60s.
No, I give it to y'all, man. I don't disrespect older people,
But
man.
I
Y'all,
couldn't
it's like
really tell you, man.
that shit said black, that shit said white, like shit was different, like fire hoses. Boy, you ever seen the fire hose? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
respect our people, bro. Why are you laughing? You dead
kid,
serious.
man.
I respect our people for what they
No,
did for us, like marching and all that. Like you
yeah,
laughing. I mean, it is kind
I'm
of
just
funny
saying,
because it's not funny like it's funny. I'm talking about
it's
having
how you
fire
said
hoses,
it,
like how
man.
powerful it is.
It's
Thank you.
No,
it's
for
how
Thank you
you
real.
very
said it,
much.
man.
I
It's
No,
how
had
you
no
said
no,
it.
I
I'm
had
dead
no
serious.
idea.
This is a non-sports topic.
I
Yeah, I
had no
know.
idea about that
It's not.
where
It's
that
not a
came from.
laughing matter. You right.
You know what I'm
But
saying? We gotta stick
just to
together, my
just to
brother.
get us back on track, man. Let's get back on track. Like when it comes to this, when it comes to this, like I said, like when it comes to these topics, like a lot of it comes back to us having this conversation about what can we do better about our communities and doing better as far as like having having that inspiration and being able to like put it out, put it into words and put it and advocate for people being better and
Mm-hmm.
do things better for this time. Like even though we know like when it comes to like it kind of came back to music, but it's like we gotta give people credit where credit is due, and that goes back to LeBron and all that stuff like Kobe and Jordan. We give credit, like we all got to give credit where credit is due, and but appropriation has been one of those things where we've been oppressed so much that we feel like when you take stuff from us, it's like you're not giving us the credit for it. So it's like why do we keep creating all these things? Because we've created so much, we built so much, like the things a lot of things like the way that we cook, the way that way that we dance, the way that we sing, the way that we play instruments, all that comes from our culture. And a lot of things
Mm-hmm.
have been appropriated from us. So it all comes back to that.
And a
But I
lot of
think
stuff we
that part.
appropriated from them.
But I think back. But
Yeah,
that
like
part.
religion.
We are just friendly. We're friendly as a people.
So that's
So
what I'm
we'll
saying. So
we'll we'll
that
embrace
cancels out a lot.
anybody because that's just our nature. We like majority of the time, bro, we fun loving people. Like if you look at history, like we're fun loving people. Cook, clean, we cook, dance. Um, we're fun loving people. You go anywhere where there are native black people, it's always some type of festival. The culinary arts over there are widely you extremely talked about. Whether it's here in America or somewhere overseas down in the Caribbean islands or back in Africa or anywhere we have resided, they always talk about our arts as far as dance and music, our instrumentation, and our culinary. But we give that freely though because we all want people to enjoy what we enjoy. But I guess a part of that is also kind of us shooting ourselves in the foot as far as like us being so accepting and willing to share
Right.
our culture, and it kind of leaves it open for us to be appropriated.
Yeah. And then, that bottom line, you can't trust everybody. You know what I mean?
That too.
You know,
That
you
too.
that you can be like you say, you can be, good natured, fun loving, most people have a good heart, you know what I mean? But some people take advantage of that, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
They take advantage
Most
of that.
people take
So
advantage of that.
so, that's another factor that comes with appropriation. Cause you might be sharing something with somebody, out of the goodness of your heart or whatever the case may be. And little do you know they scheming. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So like I said, you can't trust everybody with some of the stuff that you call yours, or you might be something that you might be as far as something that's yours that you started or you invented or whatever case. I don't know if that's the proper term, but something that you started or whatever that you cultivated. You can't
Hmm.
expose that to everybody. You know, you expose it. You
Maybe.
get your thing together. Whereas it's yours, and then you expose it. But when you do expose it, you get the credit for it. You know what I mean? That's how you gotta look at certain things. You know what I mean? But the
I think
world.
I think you gotta go with just survival. Just a lot of people just trying to survive.
Yeah,
Anybody who abide by 48 laws of power, like it's kind of evil. So it's just like we using
But
that kind of stuff against our own people, or just against other humans in general. So
when Ty was talking, I was just thinking about, what black person don't go to a cookout and don't have a ball, or is always somebody there, that's cutting up. You got an uncle or a cousin or something, that's wilding out, but you look forward to that,
it'd
man.
be cool. It'd be cool. It'd be
And that's
cool
a
And
when
the
a
part,
real
food
niggas
be
back there.
fire.
right? And that's a
And
part of our
anybody
culture,
can come.
right? And that's
I've
a
been to
part of our
mad cookouts
culture,
where the whole neighborhood just fill into the
right?
yard. How you want a plate? Yeah, come enjoy the
Right.
music, grab a
You know what I
drink.
mean? You go to the family reunion, and dude ain't even family, but you can get a plate, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yo, from around the corner. Don't
Yeah,
nobody know
you
his
just
name,
roll
but
up.
yo here vibing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So stuff, stuff like that, man. You just, what I mean? We
Yeah, until
always been.
somebody smack somebody's plate out their hand by accident.
Yeah, but you can get
Yeah.
another plate, man. Long as they don't run out of
Nah,
food, you good.
Nah, you ain't
It
snatching
depends.
nobody plate.
You you smack the wrong person plate out their hand. Don't matter
Nah,
by
you
accident. It's
especially if
going
you're not
down.
family.
Yeah.
You can
If you're
step on
not
somebody's
family, you
shoe, it can
snatching
go
the
down. That's what I'm
plate.
saying. It's a ticking bomb after that. That's all it is. Now, when
Yeah.
you with your family, it's more safer. Now, I'm talking about more the block party type, where it's like you said, neighborhood.
But that's
It's just a
that's
ticking
that's
time
that's
bomb.
nowadays, man. That's nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Back in the
man.
day,
Yeah. Back in the day, y'all used to. Back in the day, in the 60s, 70s, y'all, the neighbors
no,
could beat
but
the kids.
you always
Yo, you didn't even have to go back that far. You could have went.
Candy was like a Snicker bar was like 5 cents. Like it was different. Y'all keep talking about like
yo,
people
you
keep
trip.
telling me
I
every
don't
day,
know. I don't
person,
know about all that, bro.
people our age 24, like my uncle keep me saying they had 4 kids and like couldn't do what we did now. It's not even the same.
Yeah,
So
you
it's just like,
absolutely
okay,
right, yo. You absolutely right.
it's okay,
But
cool.
it's all family. There's always gonna be some turmoil in family. Families argue. You know what I mean? But at the
Mm.
end of the day, we family. So you got let that shit go. But
But
that was
what
back
about the
then.
block though? What about the
Mm.
neighborhood? The neighborhood supposed to be
Man,
family too.
the
Start trusting
neighborhood,
loyal niggas, family.
yo, it's a lot of different dudes in the neighborhood now. It ain't the same dudes that was, that was there when when you was a youngster. It's new niggas now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And new niggas don't always get along. You know what I mean? Especially if you don't know nobody. How many people can say now that they know all their neighbors, man? You know what I mean?
I mean, like we was talking about in another episode where it's not even like that.
Yeah.
Like
You know what I mean?
niggas,
Hmm. And everybody
Yeah.
got a
people
fucking gun.
we getting evil eye. You
Right.
getting evil eye every day. You get
Yeah,
evil eye from your neighbors
everybody
and all that.
packing now. You know what I mean? But
You
I
get what
don't,
I'm
I
Yeah,
saying?
don't.
So niggas,
everybody got a fucking gun.
I think
Yeah,
that's more East Coast thing.
That's it.
We ain't really like no good morning type like people. So
yo,
like when
that's
you come like when you be on that
Nah,
good morning stuff, like
it's a northern thing, bro. When you go down south, yo, it's a
yeah, it's
whole
more
different world, bro.
yeah.
Like when
That's
I
what I'm
went down
saying.
to North Carolina for the first time, walking down the street with my family, random person just say good morning. I look around, I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, bro, they just said good morning and have a good day. Yo, chill.
Yeah, like you only kind of deal with that type of stuff here, like at work or like more professional
Yeah,
places.
but out on the
But
street, don't niggas not speaking to no random person.
that's normal. Like, how was your day? Oh my goodness, more blessings to you. Do you need a cash app? $20? Are you doing
Like
okay?
what? That's how it really is down the south. I appreciate that about the south, to be honest with you.
Do
I
you
love
need a
that shit.
dime?
of course. Mhm.
I love that shit.
Yeah, man. All right, but we gonna check out my boy. We're gonna check out my boy Tyrese
Yeah,
Halliburton. Then we're gonna get into the one of the last topics.
Yeah, easier said than done. Stephanie
Yeah.
has his Boston team, but just desperately trying to tighten the 27 per game. Enters the night just under 22. Halliburton switch. Tyrese Halliburton, Greg, leads the league in assists. But boy, he is putting it up, and he's getting it within that first half. First ever knockout game for the in-season tournament. Halliburton.
Y'all see what it say?
No,
What
okay.
about the ranking?
Yeah.
Now you had to read that, man. I can't make
It
out
say
no word.
rank them from best to worst. Steph, I think that's Steph, LeBron, Michael Jordan, KD, Giannis, and Shaq. Rank them from best to worst.
I feel like
Yo,
we all know what each everybody gonna say.
Yo, where Kobe at?
Rank them best to worst.
Right. You said Kobe one.
All at their peak.
All right, so let's just do this one then. Which
But
duo?
they're all at their peak.
Yeah, which
I mean,
duo is the best?
we can leave that up. We can go. We can go with the original thing. I'm just saying, why Kobe missing? But go ahead, do your thing, yo. Since you brought up, we let you start it off, yo.
Man, I'm going with LeBron and KD.
I'm gonna say Bron and Steph.
Jordan.
Which two of these would?
Which two of these would make the best duo possible? So you got Curry,
Steph,
LeBron, Michael Jordan, KD, Tim Duncan, and Shaq.
I'm going with Jordan and Shaq.
Which two of these 6 would you make the best?
No, I'm going with Jordan and Shaq.
I'm gonna go with Bron and Curry. I'm going to
LeBron and KD.
Cause ain't nobody stopping Shaq, and ain't
Who you
nobody.
got, SQ? Who you got? Can't hear you.
Come on, yo! Don't take all day, yo. We can't hear you.
Steph and KD.
As you seen them hoop together. Like in their prime.
You said Bron and KD?
Yeah, I said Bron and KD. That's the best duo, bro.
He and Shaq.
No. I like it though. I like that over than the other.
Yeah. I'm going with, like I said, I'm going with Shaq. I mean, Jordan and Shaq. That's what I'm going with.
No, now this one say create a team to compete against Steph, Kobe, Bron, Tim Duncan, and Shaq.
Magic, Jordan, KD, of course.
Magic, Jordan, KD. 3.
David Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
I need a shooter. I'm gonna go David Robinson and then Dirk only for shooting, because we gonna need a shooter, especially if we play under today's rules. We gonna need a shooter.
All right, that's your 5. Who you got?
Dirk.
Go ahead. So say it one more time.
So I got
Magic.
I got Magic, Jordan,
MJ.
KD, Dirk,
Tim,
and then Hakeem.
No, you said not Tim. You said Dirk, Hakeem. All right, so nobody else can name those players. So we I got.
Yo, he took 2 of my joints right there. But fucking God, I'm gonna go with Gary Payton, Tracy
Y'all got a hard one up here. That's a hard one. Hold up.
Gary Payton, Tracy McGrady.
Mm-hmm.
Hakeem, Tyler, you say Hakeem Olajuwon?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dang, can't you fuck with him? Yeah. James Worthy. That's 3, right?
Keith, you always say James Worthy, my man.
Yo, that nigga's an all-time great, yo. I need a big man, yo. I need a big man. Dwight Howard.
Gay man.
Yo.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, yo.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Shout out to
so
them.
that's 4, right? I need one more. Fucking Vince Carter, yo.
That's why I said you got to say that. You got better use people now. Let me go, man. Give me Kyrie, man. Y'all bluffing. Kyrie gonna cook carrot. You get what I'm saying? Then at the 2,
it's my turn, man.
Nah, hell no. Yo, go ahead.
You already started. Nah, you already started. Yo, go ahead and finish.
Man, Kyrie. Shit. Give me.
You probably say a nigga like
Give
Luca,
me.
yo.
No. Give me Bernard King at the 2.
You
Exactly. Now
ain't
let me
never
get.
seen
Okay.
you
Now
ain't
let me.
never seen him
Okay.
play,
Let
yo.
me get.
Okay.
I
Okay.
got Kyrie,
Oh, my
Bernard
fault.
King.
Hey,
Hold
no,
up. Let
hold
me
up, hold up.
cook. Let me cook. Let me
No,
cook.
hold up, yo. I want to take
No. No. No.
Dwight
No. You.
Howard out and put Patrick
No.
Ewing in
No.
there.
You can't.
Yo.
Take. Okay. Give Kyrie,
I'm
Bernard
switching
King,
Patrick Ewing for Dwight Howard, yo. All right, go ahead.
Scottie Pippen,
He's a hater, yo. Go ahead.
Giannis.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. Your spacing is gonna be nuts. Yo. Your
And that's why
spacing
I'm
is
trying to
gonna
get a
be
shooter right now.
nuts.
Break it a shooter.
Oh my
I'm ready to get.
goodness.
Let me
You
get.
better say Klay Thompson, yo.
No, I got Kyrie, Bernard King,
That's 4 right there.
Scott. How's that 4? Bernard King, Kyrie, Scottie Pippen, Bernard King. Oh yeah, Kyrie, Bernard King, Scottie Pippen. Who I said at the 4?
I don't know, yo.
I don't think you got there yet.
I
Like
don't think you put. I don't think
you
you
ain't
put a
say a
big
name.
man in there, yo.
Oh, if I ain't put nobody in there yet, then let me get Giannis.
Yeah, you
You
said
say,
him.
you say
That's
Giannis.
4.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all
Okay,
right, that's
yeah,
what I'm
that's who
saying.
it was. Giannis. Who
Yeah.
at the 5? Or
Giannis.
who your
All
5th
right,
player?
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go
Giannis.
Embiid.
No, he already said Giannis, yo. That made 4. He got one more
You
to
say
go.
Giannis,
He
yeah?
said Embiid. He said Embiid and Giannis.
Embiid, that's 5 right there. Embiid made the
Mm-hmm.
5th one.
You already say Giannis.
Yo, he said, yo,
This
Embiid
nigga
made the
can't. This
5th.
nigga. This
Hey,
nigga bad on
man.
day. This nigga bad on day. The dice file. They can't. These nigga try. They can't even count. I said 5, bro.
Yo, Kyrie,
It just took me a minute
Bernard
because I was really
King,
trying to think.
Scottie
Because I could.
Pippen,
I was
Giannis,
really about to say Victor
and
Wembanyama,
Embiid.
but I was like, nah.
Go ahead, yo. Go ahead,
Bro,
Mark.
spacing is crazy.
All right.
You
All
gotta eat.
right. Mm.
Yo, you might as well take Jason Tatum, yo. Go ahead and put him on your squad.
You lagging.
That's all right. I got my 5.
Who you got?
Yo, we can't hear you, yo.
We can't hear you, man.
5 bullshit. They won't
Oh,
even let you get it
Big
out.
O.
We can't hear you, man.
Yo, they cut the feed on your ass.
I'm gonna get Big O. Let me get Big O.
Big O. Big O get cooked. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Yo, his shit is. They don't even want to let him name his shit, man.
Yo.
he said,
Yo.
let me get Big O.
Oh shit.
The internet said, get the fuck
Yo.
yeah. Yeah, let
Hey
me get Big
yo.
O. Let me get Big
Oh,
O.
yo,
Boop.
funny, yo.
Oh my
Yo,
You ain't
goodness,
say,
yo.
they won't
Chris
even let yo
Paul.
name his
Say
squad,
no.
yo. Yo, his Wi-Fi went
Man, let
down,
him
yo.
go. He got his file. We got his file.
No,
You got
yo,
his
his
file.
Wi-Fi. Come on, yo, say it.
All right. Y'all got me now, right?
Yeah, man, go
Yeah,
Big
ahead.
you
O.
you
You gotta
Y'all
good.
can
hurry
hear
up.
me
You
now,
gotta
right?
hurry
Hurry
up.
up for your feed cut out
You got
again, yo.
they cut you off again.
Before you,
Say it, Big O.
Hey
before your
man,
Wi-Fi start
I'm gonna
buffering.
Come on,
go.
we lose it.
I'm gonna go.
We losing the live
I'm gonna
viewers.
go.
We
I'm
had
gonna
6.
go.
We got 2 now.
Yo, come on, man. Let me get it out, man. All right, I got Big O. Let me get Grant Hill. I'm gonna take Jason Tatum as one of the guys that's right now.
Come on,
Then
G.
I'm gonna go with Wilt. Give me Wilt, and let me get Robert Parrish.
Oh, all right. You got Robert Parrish
Straight
so he can fight somebody, yo. Because all that's
Yeah.
all he want to do, yo.
Yeah,
He want to fight.
exactly.
He enforcer.
He's my enforcer. Yes, he is.
I know he
I'm gonna
smacked.
put
He
him on
smacked the
Tim
shit out.
Duncan.
Yeah, he smacked the shit out of Bill Lambert ass. He knocked the shit out his ass.
And we're gonna end it off with my
Almost picked
crazy
him
man.
there.
Hey, Chris Paul, I'm back in the gym, and we're gonna get a floor to my crazy man's right here. He's saying a little bit of truth, but he sound crazy.
Allowed in my father's house at all.
Don't do coke
at all. We deserve free everything. At least if you're not going to give us reparations by money, give us reparations